Right. First off, I'm going to say I'm not an expert at this. I just got started doing this. And what I'm doing is I'm making my own smudge sticks. Now, studies have shown that if you burn AKA smudge, sage, it kills 94% of bacteria. That's right. 94% of the bacteria in the air will be murdered and killed and eradicated by burning and smudging sage. So today, what I'm going to use is actually juniper. And juniper is a beautiful, beautiful woodsy type of smell, almost mixed with freshly mown grass. And so what I did was I put bunches of it together, lined up all the stems, got about the same length. Then I got Russian sage, not white sage. Now there's a difference. There's many different species of sages. My favorite happens to be Russian sage, not the Californian white sage, the Russian sage. And you can see the Russian sage has these beautiful bluish purple flowers throughout. So I placed juniper and I placed Russian sage, the regular ones with the flowers and the green leaves. And this is a Russian, actually, let me try to find you a Russian sage. Here we go. This is what Russian sage leaves look like. So it's all incorporated together. Then I put a big long stem of basil throughout this. To start out, what I got was a 20-pound hemp cord. And I believe this is 1 millimeter. Now they do have wider lengths, and you can get it in cotton as well. This is cotton. And this is, oh my goodness, I think 5 millimeter. I am not sure, but let me actually see what it says on the package. It says made in China. Let's see, this is blue-green, 3 millimeter. Okay, so this is 3 millimeter, and this is 1 millimeter of 20-pound hemp, and this is the cotton. So what I did was I started by wrapping it several times around the bottom part of the stem, and I left excess string. So I left an excess string. I tied several knots, and then by the way, I left it on the roll without cutting it. And I went up the branch and just kept wrapping it around in a diagonal pattern. When I got to the top, I went around it a couple of times and then went back down in a diagonal pattern. So I got to the very bottom, and with my excess that I had left, over, I went around the stem several times and knotted it and tied it very, very tightly. So now what we have to do in order to turn this into a smudging stick is to place this in a warm, very dry area where there's no light, preferably, believe it or not, a closet. In my case, it's going to be a boiler room. The boiler room is very warm and it's very dry, and it's almost actually like an oven. It has a louver door, so fresh air does get in there and circulate in there. I'm going to hang it upside down. I'm going to attach a rubber band to the end and thread a string through it and have it hanging. And I'll show you how that looks in a moment. So stay tuned. All right, so the herbs are drying in my dusty old boiler room. Now, as opposed to a closet, a boiler room is really great because it really dries these herbs and flowers very quickly because it's hot and dry in here. And also the louver door has air flowing through here throughout the day and night. So what should take weeks to dry will only take actually like a couple of days. Some of them I already had made. They're all dry in 2 days. Within 2 days, they just got dry. As you can see, here's some flowers, some colored roses. They kept their color, and this is completely done already. This one I just made after the video of showing the other one I made with roses, colored roses, and juniper, and all sorts of herbs, including Russian sage. And the Russian sage is by far superior to the white Californian sage. It's a camphor. It's in the mint family. It smells similar to lavender. If you love lavender, you will love Russian sage. Here's the one that I just made. Right there. There we go. Then I made a couple of other ones, especially like juniper and Russian sage. Then just plain old juniper. And I'm pretty proud of some of these. Some of these came out really pretty. As a matter of fact, sorry for the dust. Yes, you're going to see a lot of dust. We have some more Russian sage. and roses and juniper and all sorts of herbs. And there you go. All right, guys, this is getting very addicting. I can't wait to have these dry out so I can burn them. And again, if you're looking for sage, get Russian sage. It's way better than Californian white sage. It smells like ganja. That Californian stuff smells like really bad weed. Like the really cheap weed. Well, I don't even smoke weed, but I just know the smell of that cheap stuff. That smells like Pepe Le Pew or a skunk. But Russian sage does not smell that way. All right, guys, so long. Take care. See you all soon.